Hey there, everybody. This is Kathy with Carnivore Uphill, and I come to you each day to let you know about my journey of trying to lose this weight on the carnivore diet, and I follow the BBB&E protocol, which is beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. Well, this morning, to my surprise, about 4:30 a.m., I had a leg cramp that got me right out of bed. It was pretty painful, but I was able to get it relaxed, and I'll tell you what I did and why I think I got that cramp. I know that if I eat any sugar, I will get cramps, severe cramps, leg cramps that could last for 2 or 3 hours and take a long time to get over it. But I haven't had any sugar. I have stayed strict on my diet each day, and I haven't had any leg cramps. So I got to thinking, what could I have done to have caused that leg cramp to come? And I'll let you know what I did to get rid of it in a hurry. So yesterday, I had a great day. I had a lot of energy yesterday. In fact, I worked all through my house, rearranging things and organizing things. I actually went through a closet and took out a bunch of coats that I have not worn in a while, and I tried them on, and several of them were way too big for me. So I was able to wash those coats and give them to someone today, a few people today. So I did a lot of work yesterday, and I was busy all day. I wasn't tired. I had my ground beef with scrambled eggs mixed with it, and that was very good. I ended up not having any bacon. I was just busy and I didn't even think about it. I had my morning electrolyte drink, and I actually make it with this Relight chocolate powder. And I mix that with boiling water. I also add my creamer to it. So I'll put in the description below the electrolyte drink that I have in the morning. And then I usually have one of these Element electrolyte drinks in the evening. So if it's one of the chocolate drinks or the caramel chocolate, I mix it with boiling water, and I also froth up my creamer and put my creamer with it, and that's delicious. But I didn't have any of that last night. I forgot. I was so busy I didn't take the time to make it and have that electrolyte drink yesterday evening. So between not having any bacon, which has a lot of salt in it, and not having my electrolyte drink in the evening, so my guess is that I had depleted my electrolytes. So what I did to make it stop in a hurry and to relax the muscle, I was able to first use my TheraWorks Muscle Cramps Relief. This stuff works amazingly well, and I highly recommend it for anyone who has leg cramps, muscle cramps. And then I got one of my Element powders and mixed it with my coconut water. This already has some potassium in it. It's got 370 milligrams of potassium. And so I mixed this with the potassium coconut water and drank that. I was probably a little dehydrated also. I then used my little massage gun that I have, and I'll put a link below. But this thing, I put it on let me turn it on here, and I put it on the muscle, and it works and it was great. I held that on there for 10 minutes at least. And another thing you want to make sure you do, and I make sure that I do, because now I'm having to make my videos indoors. I'm in the western North Carolina mountains. It's very cold outside, and I can't go out there and walk. It's too wet and muddy. It was raining this morning and very cold. But make sure you get your vitamin D and your K2. That is very important because you can't get out and get in the sun during the winter time like you do in the summer. So I did make sure I took this also. So between those things, the muscle cramp relieved very quickly, and I got over it without any problems. So now I've already had my my Relight. All this is let's see. It's got calcium, magnesium, chloride, sodium, potassium, coconut water, So I mix this with boiling water and mix it all up, and I think it's delicious. I love it. So this evening, while I'm making this video, I am drinking my hot, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm drinking my hot element with boiling water, and I have a little bit of my creamer in it that I frothed up with my frother. It's very good. So I would imagine that I have figured out why I had that cramp, and I will make sure I have my plenty of liquids, and I will have my electrolytes, and I will let you know tomorrow if I have any more cramps. So my subscriber list is growing. I thank you, all of you subscribers that are subscribing. I also want to thank you for all the wonderful comments you're posting, and I'm learning from you, and I hope you can learn from me also. Leg cramps are not fun at all, and if you've had them, you know what I'm talking about. And one thing is for sure, and I know is a fact for a lot of people, when you're on the carnivore diet, if you eat sugar, which I have done before in the past, the temptations can get really strong. And even though you know that eating sugar will cause you severe leg cramps, your brain will make you forget that because it craves it so much. And I have little notes around my house, in my kitchen, in my office, that says, no sugar. Remember how bad leg cramps hurt. And I have to have this all around because my crazy brain, if I am craving something that I shouldn't have, I need to remember this, because my brain wants that so bad, the cravings are so strong, that it can make me forget about these leg cramps. So I've got these little notes everywhere. It seems kind of weird that I have to do that, but I do that. And my brain is learning that I'm not going to eat that sugar anymore. So quit trying to make me eat it. I'm still doing very well. So this morning, I checked my ketones, and they were 1.4, and I checked my glucose, and it was 92, which I'm fine with that. So I actually feel really good now. I didn't have any cramps all day today, and I was busy today also. The energy is coming back. When you first go on carnivore and you eliminate carbs and sugar, there will be withdrawal symptoms, and sometimes you can feel very tired and exhausted and need a nap. But now I am past that, and I have a lot of energy, and I'm not going to go back. I'm going to get through this Christmas season, which will be hard because I'll be around a lot of temptations, and I'm sure you will also. But I'm sticking with this because I know I have to come and be accountable to my subscribers. You guys are wonderful. And how can I encourage you if I'm not doing it? So I will be staying on this BBB&E way of eating, just beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. It's that simple. I go to the grocery store, and that's all I buy in the food section is beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. I do have a small list of vitamins that I take, like my D3 and K2. I take iodine, and I'll at some time make a list of the exact items that I put into my mouth daily to stay on this. I will list the vitamins. I will list everything from the electrolyte drinks and the creamer that I take, and my hamburger and eggs and bacon and butter. I'll make a list at some time and put it out there for you. But I'll tell you every day that I come to you in a video what I had that day or the day before. Today, I actually had some hamburger patties, and I had some eggs, fried eggs on top with some bacon slices. So I had beef, butter, bacon, and eggs for that meal. And I had nothing else but my electrolyte drink in the morning, and now another one this evening. So hang in there. We can do this together. I know some of you might be waiting till January, and that's okay. Stay connected with us. Stay encouraged and motivated so that when you do start in January, you'll know what we're doing and how you can follow us and do that with us. And some of you are starting right now with us, and I hope that we can encourage you to get through this Christmas season with all the temptations to stick with the carnivore diet so that in January you won't be trying to lose weight that you gained through Christmas. So I am sitting in my office. Sometimes I'm on my treadmill walking, and sometimes I'm outside in front of the hill behind my house bringing my videos to you. But during these winter months, I'll be inside, and hopefully by spring, I will be able to make some money and have some steps built behind my house going up the hill to make it a safe place for me to walk up and down that hill as I get older. And I want to have the exercise I get from going up and down that hill, but I don't want to fall and have any injuries. So that's my goal. And a lot of you are making that happen for me because you're subscribing. Thank you, everyone. Please tell your friends to subscribe and help us grow this channel together. And I appreciate it very much. I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.